mansions all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. F it, quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like, whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Woo. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Evening all. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a stream done earlier today, so I thought, well, we'll get one done tonight. Now, my headache seems to have eased off. Turns out I don't think I'm drinking enough water, so hence the this jug. But I thought I'd give Banished a go. You probably just seen me there, guys. Just before we went live there, I was messing about with the mods, and it turns out one of the mods was conflicting with a lot of the other ones. So that's now been resolved, hopefully. And it turns out I thought I'd been playing my mods all this time. I hadn't even turned them on. But there we go. Right, we're going to start a new game, guys, and I'll jump straight in and see how we get on. Obviously, what I want to try and do is get the housing and the farming up pretty early, because that seems to be the area where I always mess up. Let's have a quick look. And Glede. Tornsborner. Or Borner. No, that's a bit too Fiddler's Villa. Meh. Why not? We'll go for it. See what it's like. See what we get on. I don't know. I don't think I've ever played this one. I certainly don't recommend. Remember the name. That's for sure. Now we just have to wait with a large black screen. And with any luck, the game will actually start. I'm only joking. It's probably because I just enabled the mod, so it's taking a bit of time. Finding a path or hiding chicken eggs. Right, here we go. First of all, zoom out. Let's have a look. What we've got. Oh, I have been here before. Although I think it was a different name. I think I have. To be honest with you, there's been a couple of times now where I've gone on these, and they are very similar named, similar locations. I like the fact that we've got this enclosed area here and this here. What I'm going to do first of all is let's have a quick look. Now then, before I do any further, I'm just going to go into the game because last time I was playing this, I actually turned the in-game audio right the way down, as you can see. That's because I was talking to someone in Discord and I couldn't hear them. Random numbers. As long as we get to hear some audio, that'd be good. Right, I'm thinking on the back of here, we're probably going to be putting in another stockpile. So I'm just going to remember where all the buttons are. Ooh, you can tell I've got mods installed. My God, I don't remember all that lot. Holy moly. Right, I better have a quick check for all these, see what we've got. Overheads. Oh, see, there's a couple of things in here I don't want to have up straight away, so let's have a look. Sudlersville, so that shows us our resources. I don't need that one. Don't need that one. Or that. There's a lot more on here than was before, that's for certain. What's that? Various professions list. Oh, holy bloody hell, that's a list and a half. Not too sure we're going to be using that. What's this one? Is it where we just have it like... do you know what? I think we'll have it side by side just to narrow some of the information down on the screen. Obviously, we can go that way if we want. Tell you what, there's a lot more on here. I think that's what we've just been doing. What's this? That is a good and a half. I'm just going to move that over. Hopefully, it doesn't take up too much of the screen while I'm doing this. Priority, paths, camera. Icon chart for colonel. Ooh. Yeah, don't need that. I don't want that either. And I'm not... That's just for debugs, right, okay. Do apologise, guys. Just installed this mod. Well, I say I've just installed it. I've had it all this time. Just didn't enable it. Mine mini house. Oh. Provides a place for citizen to live, eat, store food, and stay warm. Mini house. Settlers tents. Tent with fire. Wow, okay. Tiny shack. Cabin. I'm probably going to go straight in with the houses, to be honest with you. Just because I'm kind of used to it. Oh, hang on. Small townhouse. Oh, I like that. Oh, maybe I won't then. It might actually help us in the future. Although a log cabin might help us to start off with. It all depends on what the resources are. To be honest with you, the small townhouse actually takes less wood. Handy. Oh my God. Yeah, this is going to be DS storage. I don't know what the hell that means. Storage yard. Is this where we can separate each individual type of log now? So we've got like wood, stone, iron. I like this actually. I like this. I'm not too keen on this one where it's all just mixed together. So if we can have it all like segregated, even better. Although that'll be something we'll probably end up doing later on. I just want to go ahead and get in the stockpile. The only thing is now I've got to remember where everything is. Because nothing looks how I remember it. Build mission. Build mission. Or build a mission. New medieval canal. Wow. my God, I've got so much to learn. Right. First of all, let me just see if I can find the place for this stockpile. Yeah. Now I'm thinking I could have done with an actual search engine. Evening, Billy. How you doing? I've just installed a mod, so nothing's in the place I expect it to be. So I'm just trying to figure out where everything is now. And obviously, I can't remember what half the icons are. Not to mention we've got more now as well. Build a tiny house. That's going to be a massive house. Yeah, country villa. These are just roads, aren't they? Yep, that's fine. I expected it to be under here. Building, warehouse, stockpile. There we go. It makes sense. It would be that. Right, so it's that one there. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. I've been having a lot of headaches lately, but other than that, I'm all good. Remove resources. I'm going to get this entire area removed because I want the stone from here. Not to mention all the trees. So if I just do that, should be more than enough and get the guys up and running. And hopefully they'll remove this stuff at the back of you first of all, so I can start getting the next stocks in. Surprise, surprise, the game is raining. Oh, 2 seconds, guys. I've just realised that my screen isn't fitting. Ooh, that needs fixing. I'm going to have to guess this. As soon as I come off the screen, it hides some of the stuff. If I go to right click, transform, fit to screen, it might not be right. In fact, I know it's not going to be right. You have connected the actual monitors both to your graphics card, haven't you, mate? No, it might sound like a silly question, but you'd be surprised how many people accidentally plug them into the actual onboard HDMI and not the actual graphics. So on the back of your graphics, on your, is it a laptop? Yeah. So on the back of the PC, where your graphics card is, it'll have multiple different ports. It might have display port. It might have HDMI port. That is enough. Let me just see if I can get this fixed again. I'll have to just put it back as it was. As you can see, as soon as I come off the game, it's cutting off slightly at the bottom there. But you can get to see most of the screen now if you do it that way. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and try and get some houses put in, just so that we've got some in before it gets too wet. Now, obviously, we've got these new townhouses now, which is something I've never dealt with. I don't know how many people that can store in these things, to be honest with you. Is it just a one-off person, or is it a family? And we'll get some paths put in as well, because we know what it's like. If you put paths in, they seem to move a lot quicker. I only got a display port on the back connected to the graphics card. Right, that's why it's not picking up your HDMI, mate. If that's the case, you're probably going to have to get a DisplayPort to HDMI connector converter. Both your monitors have got to be plugged into that same graphics card for it to be picked up. Right, let's go into builders. We've got 10 people. We'll put 3 builders on. And hopefully they'll get on with this. Now, I'm just going to have a quick look on this house, actually, because I want to see how many it does actually hold. I think it's 6 people. Or not, it might just be that it's number 6 on there. As you can see, none of my villages have currently got any houses just yet, so hopefully get them speeded up a bit. Let me just put it on a bit faster. We'll do it on 5 speed. We'll get the roads put in pretty early on as well, purely because it does make them move a little bit quicker if they've got paths in place. And the good thing is, we can build here, but we can build over at this area, which is what I'm planning on doing at some point. And we could probably get a path down there as well, so they can get down both sides. Now, hopefully, we should be alright on it. It shouldn't be full. It's nearly full. But then saying that, we're going to be taking a lot of this out anyway to build these houses. Right, so why would you want to use a VGA port, mate? Bear in mind, a VGA port is not a high pixel rate. It's not going to be a good quality. But if your monitor, or your graphics card, sorry, if it has more than one display port on the back, and your monitors have got HDMI or display ports, then just get the cables. They're pretty cheap now. Or you can get a converter. And that way you're going to get 2 high quality monitors rather than one decent and one pretty low quality. Let me just get rid of that. Have we got anyone building at the moment? Oh, yeah. Oh. Damn. These look like they're going to be quite nice. And they're going up pretty quick. And they hold 5 people. Or at least in that family. Oh, that's good to know. Right. Okay. With that being there then. And we know we're going to be building through here. I'm going to put a path in. So that we can start looking at getting firewood and everything made. I'm just having a look down here. It might be a good idea as well just to go into here and get this area cut down. I can see some different trees there. I've never seen them trees before. What are these here? Is it just a different type of tree? A lot of colour in this area, actually. And I can also see we've got flowers. Right, okay. As you know, the one that hasn't got HDMI or DisplayPort or VGA. Not VGA, DVI. Right, before I go any further, we're going to need to get firewood in, but I also want to try and get farms in. It's got HDMI. So if that is the case, if you've got how many display ports have you got in the back of your graphics card? You normally get 1 HDMI and 1 DPI, or at least 1 HDMI in some cases. Like for mine, I've got 4 HDMI, 3 display ports and 1 HDMI. You'd always get at least one of both, and if you have, you can put 1 display in and 1 HDMI in. Right, let me just go into woodcutter. I'm trying to figure out what all these are now, because the icons have all changed since I've put different things in. Resources, forestry, lodgings, ores. can't find the one I'm looking for. Is it this one? A woodcutter? I'm going to have to go through all these to figure out what they all are. You'd think it would have like an axe or something showing. I mean, I've got this one here, but I think that's something to do with town services rather than anything else. Yeah. Kind of goes without saying, really. Luxuries and products. Oh, White Swan. Pilgrim Rest. Medieval Tavern. Winery. Okay. Cool. Hopefully you get sorted, mate. Are you doing some recording at the moment? Are you just doing it so you can play games and still watch streams and so on? Or videos? Build stars, walls, fences. That's more wet fences. I might even find the actual thing I'm looking for by the end of this. This is what happens when you think you've had a mod installed all this time. You realise you haven't even enabled it. And then when you go to enable it, the first time you bloody play it. Alright, okay, mate. Cool. How are you getting on with... So you're doing the roleplay? You're a GTA 5? Are you on 5M? This is going to take some getting used to. Fabrics, crafting. The thing is, they might be under multiple different... Yeah, they might possibly be under it like that. That looks something it's got to do with all the fabric. Saw pit, saw mill. So are you pretty good with the old roleplay stuff? I would like to do it myself, but I don't think I'd get away with it. Firewood yard. Firewood yard. That's what I'm looking for. I place a chop and split wood to create firewood for helping homes. That's what I was looking for, and it wasn't what I was expecting it to look like, because it's all changed, like I say. So what I want to do is I'll put this probably on the yard here. Cool. I wish I could get into it myself, mate, but I don't think I'd get it. No. I know I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to take it serious enough. Did that go in? The houses are going in pretty well at the moment, which is good. To be honest with you, I've already got access to a server. I've already created my storyline and all that. So I haven't actually got access to one. I don't think it's for me. Some people say I'd be pretty good at it, but I'm not too sure if I would. Firewood yard. Yeah, I thought I'd put one in. The same one. Why should I let me put it there? That because there's a tree there in the way. Was it because there's no road? Right, okay, maybe because there's no road. No. Oh, do you know what? I haven't... Oh, we've run out of storage. That's fine. What I need to put in as well is a well, of all things. Almost forgot. Can we put that on the back of there yet? We might have to put it here. Stockpile for now. We'll just do a multiple stockpile. Just so that we've got one in. I don't even know if that's gone in there, you know. There's a couple of times I've done that and then nothing's happened. I will eventually find where I keep finding this tree one and I keep putting it back and I can't never remember where I found it. Is it this one? Sawmill. Produces lumber. Hang on. Saw pit, sawmill. Firewood allow the trees cutters to work very fast speed. Available logs quickly. Produces lumber for firewood and allows them up to three cutters. Right, okay. We've got the water wheel, we've got the saw pit, a very slow method of creating lumber and sawing wood logs in a flattened terrain tools. Okay, no, that's not what I had. I can't find what I had. It might have been that one I had there, the sawmill. Jesus, it wasn't. Wow, I tell you what though. Wow, okay. Let me just produces lumber or firewood and allows up to 3 cutters to work. So that's not the one I picked originally. But I tell you what. That's just oh, that's not looking good. Crafted in an artisan. I like the fact that we've got a lot more on this. With it being the mod in it, at least I can get things like a glassmill and everything up and running. Workshop creates basic tools for claws. Firewood yard, that's the one I had. Right, there's no reason why that can't go there, unless it's for this tree. Which, no my luck, it will be. Right, I need to put some water in. I am going to struggle with this. I think I might have been better off without the mods in. Water tower. That's going to be a massive thing, isn't it? Wow. That's not what I was looking for. I was just looking for a well. But, looking at it, it's probably a good idea to put in. Oh, I don't know now. I don't know. Is that a well? Medieval water tower. Jesus. There must be a traditional well. You know, just a small well, just to get them up and running. It's not going to be under luxuries. I wouldn't think so, anyway. Is that the only option I've got now? Hang on. What's a different style of wall? I might not have a choice here. That looks like a rocket. Worship Remembrance. Yeah, it might be the only option. Tinned and canned foods, tinneries, raw food gathered, food refinery. Transparent fields. Why would you want a transparent field? How does that work? Plantation, standard, dense. Right, that's all. It looks like this is going to be the only option we've got at the moment, which is not what I was planning on putting in just yet, but we will. It looks as if that went in. It has gone in, good, because this still hasn't gone in. Log storage and iron near capacity. It shouldn't be, because I've put another one in. What on earth's going on? I've put one in. Stockpile. Why? They're stuck. Yeah. Cannot be placed in this location. But why? That doesn't make sense. Right. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell it to cancel all this off. Whatever I did. And all this. No, that's not what I did. Cancel removal, sorry. I just want this area. Now then, Spud. To be honest with you, mate, you know, all that time I had the mod installed, I didn't have it enabled. So I've just turned it on now and I'm looking at all these things and I'm thinking, I have no idea what on earth's going on. There's that many stuff on that mod. Plus that mega mod doesn't allow a lot of other mods to go in with it. It automatically disables them, so I've had to go through some of them and turn them off. How's it going? Got to see the mod stayed on this time. I'll remove these resources and do them smaller sections at a time. And I'm going to get all this cancelled off that I've put in as well over here. Good, good. Did you manage to get your PC sorted then? Wow, okay. I'll be honest with you, mate. I've been very tempted to stop using Chrome. And go back to that OpenGX, or OperaGX, what it's called. Right, now that that's done. I can't even find it! I can't find a fucking thing! There you go, guys. You can put it in there. You didn't get on with Opera. Yeah, but did you get Opera GX? Because all the Google plugins in the store all works on that. You know, all the app plugins and so on. Browser plugins, sorry. Right, they finally got rid of that. Of that. Is that my, what you call it, going in there? Is that my... I know it's not Chrome, mate. It's just getting used to something, innit? The only thing about Chrome is they need to still fix out the memory hog. But they won't because everyone keeps using it, which is a piss take. Why fix it when everyone's going to still keep using it anyway? Right, where's my... I think it was under this one. No, it wasn't. Sawmill. No, it wasn't the sawmill. I tell you what I did notice today though, Spud. I tell you what I did notice, and I didn't even do it, is Windows. Sorry, not Windows. My modem has two settings, obviously 5G and 4G, or 2.4G, sorry. Now, on the 5G one, I always put on the end -5G so I can identify the two. So that if I'm having to connect things like the Elgato or the light or some Wi-Fi lights, you've got to be on 2.4G. So obviously, I switch over to 2.4, get them set up, and then switch back to 5, and I can use it. However, I don't know why, but somehow my modem had reset the name on 5G and 2G to its default name, and I had no idea what it was, so it wasn't working. And for some reason, the names had been turned back to default, and I hadn't even asked them to. Right, so that's going there. Oh, that may be why I can't do that then. Is that going to fit in there? That would fit in there. I have to wait for that wood to go. So we've got the little houses going up and running. And I've got the path going to be going down the middle there. Oh, it's a bigger gap than I wanted, but not a worry. Oh, they are putting it in. The hub foot, yeah, so I've got the same one. The square looking thing, like the tower looking thing rather than the slimline thing, thick thing. Reserves or firewood are low. I understand that. Yeah, so like you say, then it might be that, if that's the case. Storage. Do we have a separate one purely for firewood? Stocks used to store firewood, coal, charcoal, coke, fuel, reburn, and find any... Cool, we'll have that. Yeah, so that's the problem I've had then. I ended up getting another order earlier on. So that's now working out on the other side. Tell you what, I'm liking this room layout now though. Much better. This is going to be an ideal area for farmland. I'll maybe take parts down at a time, so I'm not like overdoing it. I'm going to say plate, evening rakers. Happy New Year, by the way, mate. The Hub 5, I don't think I've seen the Hub 5, if I'm honest with you, mate. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. You know, plodding along like you do. I'm going to leave those tree line in here. There's a bit of protection. You been up to much? Let's have a look at farming. I do apologise, guys, because I've actually finally turned on the mod. All the UI's changed. I'm having to figure it out as I'm going along. Crop field. A non-food crop such as cotton. Right, we don't need that one. Let's have a look at that one. Standard orchard. Okay. Dense orchard. Pastures. We've got a water tower going in over there, so it's just going to be a crop field for now. We'll probably have them going across here. Yeah, I'm alright. Yeah, not a lot really. You know, recording. Just try to get back into streaming again. Recording, doing a lot of 3D printing. About it really. So that should be firewood. And it is. That's good to see. So it's all separate. I keep an eye on things. We've got the water going in there eventually. That's not what we're waiting for. We're waiting for removal of... No, we're not. We're waiting for lumber. I don't know why, because we've got plenty of it. Let's have a quick look. Still only got 10 people, 11 adults and 6 children. And I'm probably going to put a path straight down the middle of that. And then put another pasture maybe at the side. The downside is we haven't got a lot of water over here, from what I can see. I mean, yes, there's this little lake, but it's not great. He can't be full already. This is the best of the river when it comes to it, which is looks like the main route in. So it might be a point of making sure there's a path going right the way across there. I just hope that existing path will reach without cutting at the side bank. And we can look at getting the dock over there. Oh, winter's come. Luckily we've got houses in and we've got plenty of firewood. The only downside we haven't got is we haven't got a lot of wood. Why are they putting it there? There's a place there, empty. All right then. Placing it on the back. Stockpile. This doesn't actually have a name for some reason. So what I might do is disconnect this thing and rebuild it. I don't know if we're going to get another one on the back of it yet. It'd be good if we can. Stockpile right on the back of there. Can that will that go that far? No, but it'll go this far. That's all I want. Oh, I actually dug it into the hill. That's good. They can start putting it in there rather than just dump it in the middle of the field. Right, now that we've got some of the houses in, what we've actually, some of the adults are now, some of the children are now growing up. That water well is taken for an age to go in. Lumber, resources needed, gather between constructions can begin. Ah, have we not got a lumber mill? We've got this one, which just does firewood, doesn't it? Fuels fire, stone. A material stack. Right, okay. I have seen the mill somewhere. Right, here we are. That's a saw pit. It creates lumber by sawing wood logs. Use them for flattened terrain, tools, or remove the building. Right, okay. We're going to have to put one in, unfortunately. I don't think... Oh, that's smaller than I thought. Very slow method of creating lumber. Sawmill, is that the one we've got? No, that's the big one, but we might have to put one in. It's not too bad up here because there's plenty of trees and we can always move the fire. I'm going to leave that one there because it's close to the village and that way they can always get firewood. We now have field and we'll go with parsnips because I reckon you can probably do more with parsnips, to be honest. Work. Is that right? Worker? There we are. Cool. So, if we're getting this in, then we should be able to get that bloody water well in. I say a well, that's a water storage unit because it's bloody huge. The only thing I haven't done yet is put a gatherer in or a hunter in, you know, all the things where we need food. Just having a quick look around, see what is available. Over here, there seems to be a lot of berries and what have you, so this would be good for a gatherer. I mean, I'm guessing it'll be the same regardless, no matter where you put it, but... If we take a couple of these little trees out here... We'll put the gatherer over there. I think the hunter's going to go over this area. Bloody hell, that going up quick. Fuel limit and materials limit. Lumber logs, wood and fire logs. No, we'll just stick with lumber. Hopefully that'll do what we need. To be honest with you, looking at that now, that would have been nicer on that main stretch, wouldn't it? Because it's got a nice looking building. I'm just, you know, looking at here. Look at all these flowers here. Be buried. There's loads of mushrooms, so it might be an idea to put the gatherer through here. Maybe put the herbalist on the other side. Where this join is, I think I'll put the road in there as well. And let's go in and see if we can get a hunter up and running. Because we are going to need one. Market buildings, storage facility designed to light up next to a building wall. Oh, okay. Specialist warehouse. Just make it look like a normal thing. Magazine. Barn. Grain silo. Should have hunter in here somewhere. It might be this one. That's a butcher. Refineries, luxuries. I haven't found a butcher anywhere. Not a butcher, a hunter. Surely it comes under some sort of food. Housing. Storage. Right, okay. Town services. Food and production. Right. Okay. So it's going to be another sub-menu. Old hunter cabin. Toolbar. Open to add hunter. Right, okay. Mini hunter. Hunter cabin uses to define an area for hunt wild game. Workplace for the hunter. Oh, isn't that the same thing? Hunter cabin. Hunter cabins are used to define an area for hunters to hunt wild game. That's exactly the same as that one, and requires exactly the same amount of material. Workplace for the hunter. I don't know whether I put a normal hunter one in or that one in. And then we go to that one. Hunter cabin. Ooh, that's nice. Let's cancel that off. It might not be worth anything, but cancel that. Is it going to cancel it? No. Remove structure. Right, go back into food. Was it that one? If it was, I'd rather go for the other one. We've got C, we've got A. We've got B, sorry. An X, which is just a mini one. Oh, that's only a small one. That's nice, that. I'm going to go with that one. I don't know if it means anything different. Hopefully, all I'm bothered about is we get food at some point. I've got to say the winter's finally over, though. Or at least it's coming to an end. Silkworm hut. Oh, we've actually got greenhouses as well. That's nice. That's good to know. Let me just go back into food because I need to find a gatherer. A gatherer hut. Now, bear in mind, there's going to be multiple ones now, isn't there? New foods gatherer. Workplace for gathering of rose hips and oats. Gatherer hut. Gatherer. Gatherer hut. Just want to see what these look like because I've never seen some of these buildings. Gatherer hut. Gatherer hut. And we haven't got any more residents yet, which is a shame. Market building, mini food market, tiny market, small markets. That's a small market. All right then. I wouldn't like to know what the big one looks like. Actually, that would fit in there pretty nicely as it happens. Small market, then we've got used to produce small localised area for citizens to collect food, tools, gather materials and fuel. Right, let me pause that there then. Used to produce a range of localised area for citizens to collect edible food only. Right. Farmer's market? Bloody hell. I am liking the artwork on these though. So that produces food only. Central Market used to produce a large local area for citizens to collect food, tools, clothing, material and fuel. Right, we're better off going with that one, aren't we? A centralised market, rather than these two. Let me just... this is what happens when you install things, you don't know the bloody hell they are. Centralised market. Looked like a dome looking thing, didn't it? How big's that one? Oh my god! Right, well, if that's the case, I'm not even sure it's going to fit where I want it to go. We do it right opposite the field, because we're going to have more houses in amongst all this, aren't we? Or are we? Or do we go a bit further in? No. We'll do it there. That's huge. Just keeping an eye on what we've got at the moment in regards to residents. We've only got 12 plus 9 kids. Reserve food is low. I'm not surprised. And the fact that this still hasn't been built yet is just beyond the joke. What are we waiting for? Needs to be done before... Work needs to be done before... No shit. I don't know what. He's doing alright with this fuel light, this firewood. Which is good to see. And I'm going to go into there. I'm going to go ahead and take out this lot. And then we'll go ahead. I think it was this. No, I'll always get this one wrong. Put that back in because for some reason they weren't using it properly. We've got a lot of parsnips in at the moment. The other one was beetroot, I believe. We could get beetroot in here. I was planning on using that as another stockpile. But we'll see. So I might as well put a path all the way around this because they're going to use it. Hey, we finally got water. Don't know why it needs someone to work on it though. No citizens available to work on it. Right, let's have a look on here then, because obviously with it being a normal water source last time, you just went and used it when you needed it. But they don't come under anything in particular. If I put one on there, what do they come under as? No idea. But we have water. So there should be no issues here. My God, they've got plenty of food. I'm sure a minute ago they said they had no food or they were getting low. And I'm like, okay then. Going to go into here and get this lot removed as well now. Like I say, I'm going to do a bit at a time. These are still getting built as well. Now we can look at getting another field on there. We'll start building the fields maybe down this road because we've got like a nice big area. And not to mention this is all open. Now I don't remember if on this particular game, guys, do you get attacked by wolves? I know there's a game like this where one of them you do. And it could be this one. But I'm not totally sure with myself. Get some more houses in. It might actually get more people in if we're lucky. We need a gatherer. We've got a... Let me just check. What did I put over here? Was it a gatherer I put? Oh, that's lucky. That was a gatherer. So is it the herbalist then I'm thinking of? Do we need to get in? So we've got medicines in the future. Now, I don't know if they'll come under specialists. I wouldn't call it a luxury, but you never know. Curing, but no, I don't think it's going to come underneath that, like. They may well come under food, although it's not necessarily a food as such. And they may not. Health and healing. Here we go. Herbalist. That's what I was after. Small town herbalist. Small town herbalist. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got that one. Tiny little one. That'll be like a... Ooh. What's that one? Herbalist. Gathers herbs, provides simple health and healing for citizens. And it's huge. It should have a decent scope. Not as big as I'd like it to have. But there we go. Crops. Old bakery, which is no good at the moment because we haven't got anything like windmills are out in. And I'm guessing that didn't go in because of that one tree. Wow. We should have people flocking to us in no time. I don't think it'll happen. You know, chance would be a fine thing and all that. Someone please take that tree out so we can get the other field in, please. No one's working on there. Why is that? To be honest with you, we don't have to worry about it. It's got plenty of water in it. I'm sure someone will take over when they need to. Crop field. Something's still blocking that there. It might be that it's actually put it in. It has. It's just not highlighted. If I select, is there like an invisible one? I know some of them have got a transparent one. You're like, what's to do with that? Reserves for tools is low. Right, okay, so we need to get a smithy in. Let's have a look for a smithy of some sort. Medieval services. That says, oh, you were joking. A washing place. the traditional medieval bath bar. So the traditional well I was looking for is classed as a wash. Ooh, that's not what I was expecting. Got the same icon as the original well. Refinery, so I'm guessing tools should be in here somewhere. Tiny chopper, no puns intended. Now then, wee woo. Now then, exotic. Blacksmith, this is what I'm looking for. Old tools, blacksmith, and medieval blacksmith. Let's have a look at each one of them. So we've got that little one. I say a little one. Then we've got the old blacksmith with the residence above it. I like that. I'd like if it actually had a ground that didn't float in the air. I'm guessing it must put one in, though. We've got this one, which is standard looking one. That's more of a medieval look, innit? I like that. And then we've got a small one. That's no bloody good, is it? Which one do we go for, guys? What do you reckon? Should we go for that one? Do you reckon? Stick it on the side of the town. Stick it on the back of the marketplace. Get some tools made up. You been playing that Icarus, mate? Whatever it's called. Right, we've got that in now, have we? Cool. I want to get the fishing dock in if I can get one in. Fishing. Fishing dock. Fisherman. Fishing pond. Curious. No. That'll be just a fishing man on his little dock there. The traditional dock. Dock cannot be placed on this location because we've got all of the stone there. Nice looking market, innit? Oh, 250 wood, 9 quartz, 12 iron tools, 38 onions, 30 flax, 40 iron, 14 iron, 24 logs, 15 reeds, 36 herbs, and there was some iron there. And we're getting more and more as we're looking at it now. Oh, Jesus. Parsnips are just shot up. Damn. I like it. I like it a lot. Obviously, we still haven't got this built up yet. So, how are they doing over here at the moment? I don't know. Now then, if I'm looking at this, that would be the better place for a trading dock, wouldn't it? Or maybe the fishermen a bit further up. So you got a straight route straight into the local town. Markets and trade. Start from this end. The district barn, warehouse, resource depot, meat locker. So I started that in thinking it'd be the easiest way to start from, and it was probably this one here. That'll be the trade there, is it? Of course it will. So we've got a small trader, general trader, seed trader or livestock trader. Okay. Then we've got the... Oh, bloody hell. Allows you to trade and resources with merchants. That is huge. But I like it. I'm thinking we put it about there eventually. I can't think we can get it any closer once we get the path in. And I don't think, and I could be wrong here, can you put wonky paths in? No, not really. Hang on. Dock road, diagonal. Diagonal spaces. Let me have a look at that. No, ignore that then. We've got railway. Country road, here we go to a place I belong, West Virginia. We try to say I like bitch. Yeah, it didn't work. It's already rained once, mate. I don't need any more. As the snow came. We've only got 2 labourers. We need more staff, more residents. We need those babies to grow up. We've got 8 children and 13 adults. And if we can get the trade docks in, we might get more in. Hey, it's only shite if you're not deaf. But then they only need a reverberation, don't they? And they go, "Ooh, that doesn't sound right." This place is huge and I can't stick it in there, said the vicar. Hang on, that's trade. That's not what I was looking for, actually. I don't think the reserves for food are that low. Not the way they're making out anyway. I'm thinking of trade as in across seas, you know, like for the docks. Tiny trader. Tequila trader. No way. Bootleggers. A smuggler's dock. It's not much of a smuggler if you know it's there. We smuggled it in. Okay, you mean you brought it in? If you smuggled it in, we're not supposed to know about it. Trading post, trading dock, have I just seen there? I'm sure I did. Maybe I didn't. Dry goods supply. Yeah, I want a trading dock, don't we? Smuggler's dock. Native trader. These are just barns. That's your wood. Stocks. That's your markets. Sellers. Maybe that maybe that one I was looking at was the right one then. It's just not named what I expected it to be named. Civic building. We need a townhouse as well as children, a school. Let's go ahead and put that school in. One room schoolhouse. What? One room school? Oh, like a church. You know where they have like a church? It's church on a weekend, but it's school through the week. Like the good old Walton days. I'm liking the medieval look, you know. I am liking the medieval look. However, for the amount of people we're going to have in here, it would be nice if it told you how many people could go to it. Small school for up to 12 children. We've got 8 now. Up to 25 students. We might have to go with that one room one then. I'm just keeping an eye on that water area there. We don't want the kids getting flooded. That's handy that I just happened to line up there. I might have done that on purpose without even realising I was on it. But let's get back to the trade. I think it's going to be that big place. DS Storage. Yard. Cellar. Viking Stock Vault. I think it's that one. It's going to be that big in that I looked at originally. When we eventually can get it in. Which I hadn't selected and I thought I had. 2 seconds, guys. It had to do with Spud. Chocolate raisins. We mentioned it last night and that was it. It was on my mind. It says we're low on food. We haven't got a lot of food in there. It's more other things, to be honest. And that field still hasn't shown. We're all right for storage at the moment. Yes, we are. I think that's full. It's not far off. This guy's arms must be, like, huge. We're still only on 13 residents at the moment. We've still got a 5-star rating of happiness. But we're on 4 on health. I'm just checking these houses out to make sure there's actually people in each one of them. So we've got one house there with no one in, and then we've got these 2 here that are no one in. So we don't have to worry about any more houses. We've got spare houses, which is good. Oh, you can still change it that way. No, I should have done that. Leave it as it is. We'll get one in there when we can. What's he questioning for? Melissa is cold and is finding somewhere place to what? Warm place. We'll go home then. Or put a jumper on. There was something we could put like a fire pit in. Where's that gone? Distillery. An old cat. Oh, I want to see that. Holy sh! Wow. Home and town servers make you have dock platforms connected to at least one of your right strip of the road. Okay. Small dock storage. Fishing, dock fishery. Okay. Rice planter. Oh, that'd come in handy. We've got these little fields here. It's whether we've got enough people to actually work there, that's the problem. Ah, that's what I was looking for. Coal furnace, a slow way to make coal. Not what I was looking for. It was, but it's not what I thought it was. Right, while I'm waiting for that then, let me see if we can get the normal fisherman in here. Oh, okay. We'll have to bring that road down a little bit then. That one. Move a structure. Yeah. Oh, that was it. And we'll take the other one out eventually. The quicker this gets done, the better, though. No one in the lumber mill. We need one in the teacher. Which means we've got one labourer and one thingy. Which is not good. It's because we've got 2 farmers. Oh, don't start telling me people are dying. Oh. Oh, shoot, yeah. Wow, okay. We went for them logs quick. Saying that, we've only got one labourer now. We haven't got any forestry put in just yet. I keep telling it to remove that path, and it hasn't done it. Which is weird. Because I'm sure that's the same icon I used before. And it managed to take the stuff down. Send labourers, flatten terrain. Oh, flatten terrain tool. Okay, cool. That's good to know. I'm just going to leave it, see if it does it. I've highlighted it, so whether it doesn't, I don't know. Right, the good thing is we should be able to get, or I would be, if it wasn't for the fact that there's roads in the way, our trading dock in. Which we still can't do, because there's a fruit bush in the way. No, it's not. It's because that path's in the way. The path that I don't want and I can't remove. I can't build there. Remove structures from the selected area. Remove roads. Oh my god. There we go. We've had 3 years in the town. We're getting more children, but not as many adults. We've had 1 adult since we started. No students. No students? Right, well, if that's the case, take the worker off. We should now have 3 labourers, which is good. No point putting skilled children on if no one's going to use it. Is he full? No, he just give up. Oh, okay. He's got another job. He's probably got him work from the sawmill. She's working, but what's the matter with her? She's educated. She's a blacksmith. She's 18. Her clothing's okay. She's using iron tools. Got a 4%. She's got a 4 on her health, which is good. But I don't know why she's got a citizen has no job. She's a bloody blacksmith. Low wood again, is it? Low food. The thing is, we need seeds and we haven't got any seeds. That house is still empty, which is good. So is that one, and so is that one. Right, let's get a fisherman on. That shouldn't be a problem. We should be alright getting a fisherman up and running. It's all food. Can't beat a bit of good fish. With your parsnips. It's funny how parsnips and beetroot were the first foods rather than potatoes. At least that way you can have like fish and potatoes. They're still waiting for that to come down, so I can't put the dock in, which is really becoming annoying me. Unless we put the trading dock on this road, which we still can't. Hang on. Trading post cannot be placed in this location. Why? That it can't be placed anywhere. There's always one part of it that can't. Oh, hang on. Is that a crane on the back? Does it have to be like that? It has to be like that, you fool. Of course. That completely makes sense. I just wish I knew that before I put the bloody fishing dock down. Exactly, got an ideal on that corner. Is he actually getting any fish at the moment? I don't know whether we take this down and move the fisherman up. Remove structure. And then we'll place that on there. Have they finally taken that wall down? That road? No. Cool. Right, by the time I've done that. Boom. So more kids, still no adults. Some nice chunks of meat going in there. Why is the smithy gone down? What the hell? No wonder she keeps saying she's got no job and she's a smithy. We need some renewables that we can use all year round. That we don't have to worry about growing. But at the moment we've got no way of putting cattle in because we can't store them. Hunter here, and all these animals here going, yeah, we can see you coming now. Because there's no trees. Let's put one more builder on. I suppose a beekeeper would be easy to put in. Because you'd only go and check on them every now and again. Right. Seeing as we're not getting a lot of residents at the moment, let me have a quick... I know why. I've got a mod in. So 1 day is 1 day. So a child actually grows up in a year's time. And that's what's slowing everything down. Because I'm not used to having that mod in, I'm used to people growing quicker. Ah, right, okay, that all makes sense now. So when that goes to 4, there's a good chance we might get about 9 children growing up as adults. We've had two newborns. We could look at putting some orchards in. Standard orchard with 2 to 3 tree spacing. Right, okay. Plantation non-crops such as cotton, flax, tobacco should be grown in the field to avoid using the town's food limits. I agree. I'm thinking dense. 2 by 2 tree spacing. Of orchard. Which we may do along here. It's just to say highlighted. A couple of trees to remove, that shouldn't be a problem. That'll give us additional storage, additional foods coming in, sorry. Obviously, we could be still building up here if we wanted to. Actually, that goes on a lot longer than I thought. Oh no, maybe not. Excuse me. We're putting a fishing in there, aren't we? Well, that's the plan. We'll probably put a road going through here. We could put our pastures, we could put our cattle farms in here, so right next to the docks, which would make sense in a way. Year 4, and we're still only on 13. Oh, okay. We've got no trees to take down. Wrong button. That one. Looks the same. Not the same. Right, this is not getting built because it requires building supply. What is it? That's stone. Got plenty of it. Nothing to remove. We still haven't got the trees in. That's possibly down to we may need. We need a worker. No, we've got down as 3. I think this may be where we put a cemetery, actually. Worship. Medical. Right, we've got a townhouse yet. Oh well. You bitch. The little well I was looking for. Why? A roadless well. Not bothered about that. Need a townhouse, though. A village well. What's the difference? Okay. Not much difference between that and the normal well. A meeting. Ooh. Hang on. Is that not classed as like a church? Or a gospel house or some sort? A spiritual building. White House. Why? Why? I know it's a mod, but bloody hell. That's nice, though. Courtroom. Kind of goes in with the rest of the feeling there. Governor's office. So, I'm wondering if we don't actually have townhouse. A town centre building because we've got all these mods in. Town hall. That's what I was looking for. Immigration office. Fantasy castle. No. Small town hall. Again, not the building I was looking for. We need to get the... Oh, they're finally taking that road down. Cool. It's this auto-rushing. And I don't think there's a way in which we can force things unless we, like, pause other buildings. That's probably the only way we can do it. What gets me is we've got 11 children. Not all of them want to go to school. I'm going to put the student back on at the school and see if anyone actually goes to it. See what happens. So far, no. Still should have 3 houses empty. Oh no, we've got one. Hang on. 2 houses empty. That one and that one. And we could easily put in another hunter over here. Because we've got all this dense animal over here. We've got these here. I'm sure I've seen more. Got more over there. But we need a bridge to get up. Mind, see, they could probably walk that, to be quite honest with you. No then, son. Is it hoodie? It's a big, massive, giant hoodie. Yeah, it's huge. It goes down to my knees. Did you get your monitor? I did phone you, but you've not answered. Well, I'm guessing you might have been on your Xbox, so... Right, let me go back into food, get our fishing on. Fishing dock can go straight in there. Good, good. Glad to hear it. Is it what you wanted? Get it set up all right. Right, this is finally going in. We might finally get some more seeds now. You'd be better off getting, because your room's quite small, son. You're probably better off getting one of those fold-up ones. I know they're not the comfortablest in the world, like, don't get me wrong. Have you got enough space to put a chair under a desk? You know, like push it under. Because if so, they sell some cheap gaming chairs in B&M for about 60 quid. Well, they used to. I don't know if they still do, but easy enough to get one. And I'm guessing the chairs downstairs are quite heavy. You don't want to be carrying that up and downstairs all the time. Cool. We'll have to see if we can get you one. What have you been playing then? %. Still only 13 residents. Taking the make. Ah, right, cool. We've got this here. Now, what can we put on here then? Red... What? Red mulberries? I thought it was a orchard. I was like, okay. Put them on then. Whatever. It's not what I was expecting. Right, is that done? Come on. I can't really whinge. I've only got 2 builders. All right. I thought you might have been playing something like God of War or, I don't know, some driving game or something. Not to mention, oh yeah, Rainbow Six you've already mentioned. I think God of War's on your PlayStation game, isn't it, when I think about it? Right, why is she still moaning? Does she still think she's a blacksmith? She still thinks she's a blacksmith. And we are still waiting for that one job. So if that's the case, let's take her off the blacksmith. Because she clearly isn't one. I think we've got enough wood to keep us going for now. 387, not a massive amount. Oh, have you? Any good? If you've got Xbox Game Pass, you've got loads of games then. You and Regan have to come down one weekend. I can give her her iPad back then. Even though she got a new one. Cool. It's definitely a game I'd play, looking at it like. So we need more workers, but we haven't got enough workers. We've got 13 kids now and 13 adults. They're obviously very active in the bedroom because we're getting a lot more kids made, and they aren't grown up quick enough. Talking of which, have we got anyone in the school yet? Still no students. I don't understand why. Work. No, okay. Worker. Put a worker on, please. God, they're very narrow, aren't they? That pass, like, almost touching each other's doorway there. You can literally spit into your neighbour's window. That's how close they are. Food is low. We may need to get some more. This is my problem at the moment. Because we haven't got enough residents, we can't get more people out to work. Low on stone. Oh, we are. What did you do over New Year then, son? Did your mum and that go out? Did you go to a party, you think? We need more farmers, but we haven't got them. I might have to take one of the builders off and put another farmer on. There we are. Not ideal. However, we have actually managed to gain an extra labourer, and I don't know how, because we haven't actually gained any more adults. Unless we've now got workers out. Yeah, we're letting children work. Oh, right. While we're here, I want to see if we can purchase. We need seeds more than anything else. You just house sat Regans? You mean your dog sat then? Purchase. On arrival. We need grain. Oh god, we don't need 10. Can we only go 20? Can we not go 10? Yes, we can. Vegetables. Fruit. Ideally, seeds. And then we can do anything we want. Materials. Doesn't really tell us what. And we can trade. Nothing, because we haven't got any. We can put 60 logs in there. Roots. 60 stone. Wild seeds we could do with getting, because we haven't got any. Put them, beetroots, we put them in as well. And then hopefully that'll help us get some new stock ourselves. It's the issue I've got at the moment is we've got nowhere to put veg. We've got no veg seeds, so we can only do the 2. Let me just double check if that's still the case. Yeah. So we've got 22 mushrooms, 22 berries. Beetroot's got 52, which is good, but I don't see any, excuse me, parsnips. We're in year 4. That mod I've got's good, but it also slows everything down. Let's just pause that, because I'd rather get the fishing dock up and running first. That's on 38 or 53, but I'd rather get the fishing dock up and running first. While they're doing that, because there's not a lot I can do in the meantime, I'm going to check out everything on this new mod. Collect wild foods. Isn't that obvious? That's in. Good. That one's in. Didn't know it could do anything else other than produce water, to be honest. So, if that's the case, if they're going to be picking up wild fruits now, they're still picking up a storm, what is that fruit? Or wild food? Because that'd be interesting to know. She just picked some up there. What's that? Not you. You. What's she gathering there? I know she's working. Rose hips, flax and blueberries. Nice. Good. And we've got a load batch over there as well. Hopefully we'll start seeing trade coming in. I know I'm doing this for this area. Still no students. I don't get it. There never seems to be any students in. It's like no one wants to go. I mean, I can understand no one wants to go to school, but it's not the case. It's a game. Right, the trees are going in. Silos stores grain products that contain grain. Right, okay. When we start being able to grow things like corn and barley and that, that's something we can look at doing. Ah, so we do have churches. I wondered where they'd be. That'll be a small thing, is it? Got that one. What's this one? Mini chapel. Wow. Now there's a church. I'm just gonna go with the first one we've seen. I think the parish, little parish place. We put it there. We can have a little area around here for burial if need be. Hopefully. We did have a loads of rose hits, but I don't see any now. Right, before I go any further, she says she's full. I say she's not. Right. Still empty. Okay. Still got 2 empty houses. I think I accidentally told this to upgrade, and it shouldn't have been. In fact, let me just go in there. I'm going to tell it to take it down. We'll put the smithy back in. Right, where is it? Food refinery. Old bakery. A dairy farm. Creamery. Oil press, a couple of them. Large windmills. Makes flour from the bakery by preparing the food and trading it. Right, okay, we'll have a look at that later on because we've got no flour growth anyway at the moment, so. Market barbecue, preservative, jam store. Oh, hang on. Makes preservatives such as jams and pickles from fruit and vegetables. Jams that need sugar in sugar houses. Pickles, right, okay. So we can't do that because we haven't got the sugar houses yet. We've got no way of getting sugar. That I'm aware of, anyway. A small soup kitchen for your market. Oh, you weren't kidding, were you? When you said small. Smokehouse. We've got a butchery shop. A medieval butcher shop prepares meat for citizens. Right, okay, so medieval drying rack, a smokery, and a smokehouse. Let's have a quick look at what all these look like. Some decent sized buildings, like. We're getting food. We're actually getting ketchup. Ketchup? No. sugar house, which you're going to need sugar cane in it. Sugar refinery and another soup kitchen from various ingredients. That sounds a bit ominous. A silkworm hut raises silkworms to make silk, and as a last resort for food, requires silkworm eggs from a trader to build. When built, silkworms require white mulberry leaves as food. This can be traded for or come from an orchard. Right, okay. Shore house is where sand and clay can be dug up from the further process of glass and brickwork, and also frogs and turtles can be found, which is obviously more food if you're into that type of thing. Stables and greenhouses. The greenhouses will, I reckon, will be something we put in eventually. Right, this is what I was looking for. Smithy. Traditional smithy. I think it was that one I put in, wasn't it? Right. Still haven't got this boat up and running yet. Fishing dock, sorry. Fishing dock. We're 5 years in, and we've only got 13 adults. Talk about everyone knows everyone. What I'll do, guys, is after the actual stream ended, I'll put the 2 mods, or a couple of mods that I am using, in the description. So if you want to download them, you can. All available on the Steam Workshop. We've got all those berries. We've still got a couple more over here. Oh, we've got our fishing dock. Good. That should help. See, until we can get deliveries in. Oh, someone actually picking this rice up. Oh, merchants arrived. Nice one. Leghorns. Are they chickens? Mmm. 4 units to trade. Yeah, we haven't got 400 units in there. Have we got any coin? Llamas. Leghorn, which is obviously what he's got on him. Pigs. So at least we're getting them in now. I know I can't do anything with him, but we're getting them, which is good. He's a fisherman, so why has he got that hanging on his overhead? His till is broken. Oh, I wonder if that is what all these are saying then. If that is the case, we need to get our smithy in pretty quick. Citizen till's broken. That's why we're not getting as much as we wanted in. Right. That should be the only thing I'm building at the moment. The only thing is we need 32 ore. Have we got any iron? Got 14. Oh no, I've got 104. Good. Still no children. I think I'm going to turn it off again. No point having them if no one's going to use it. Right, we need someone on here as soon as possible. Because we're running out of firewood. Let's take a... Ooh, we can't take a labourer off. We might have to take a farmer off. It's winter anyway, so they can't do much. Yeah, that doesn't mean they're getting wasted. Right, we've just turned 2 buildings off altogether. We still need someone to work on here. I don't think we've got anything on there, have we? Oh, we've got 22 onions in there. Since when? So I've put that up to 2. And suddenly it said someone was working there. And there is. I've knocked her back down to 1 to see if she stays. Because that needs to go up. Winter and no wood equals disaster. So it seems I have to turn it to go up to 2 and then knock it back down to 1. Soup kitchen, not going to worry about that just yet. I didn't know I still had that building, to be honest with you. I just want this finishing off, or started in this case, which requires 32 logs and 55 stone. We've got the logs, we've got the stone, we just don't have the workers. Tell you what, I forgot I could put up the 10 speed, can't I? There we go. I had it on half speed. I could have put it on 5. Like 10 rather than 5. We're on, yeah, 15. We've just got another adult. About time. And another adult. And another adult. Ooh. We're getting adults working for us. Things are coming along. I forgot that was still getting built. Pause it. We need this up running so we can get everyone's tools working as they should be. Oh, what are we doing? Meat soup? No, we'll do onion and firewood. What? No. Pumpkin, bean and pepper, potato or onion, cabbage and potato, onion and firewood. None then, because we don't have any of those ingredients. Cool, that's coming along now. Cool. We can hopefully start getting people's tools cleared. Stone tools, wooden tools, iron tools. Give them some real tools. Hopefully a lot of these yellow symbols will start disappearing now. You hammer that, mate. You hammer it. Go for it. We can't do anything with this until it's done, unfortunately, until we've actually got the foods in. We'll put the parish church back on. We'll put the townhouse on. It looks as though all our houses have now got residents in. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Right. I did see a butcher earlier on. So I think let's go in and get the butchery up and running. A cow butcher. We don't want a cow butcher. We just want a butcher. It doesn't have to be one particular animal. We did have the option earlier on. Because we had the... Hang on. Animal pens. Yeah, we had all these earlier on. The medieval drying rack. The smokery. Ooh, a tidal pool harvest oysters, mussels, catfish, and seashells. Seaweed, sorry. Ooh. Right. We've got quite a few things we could be doing. Flax gatherer. Right, we've got quite a few things we can do on the water's edge when it comes to getting other animals like ducks, seaweed, shells. So I'm going to have to look into that. Right, what I'm looking for is an overall butcher. I don't want a butcher that'll do one particular item. A butcher shop, medieval butcher shop prepares meat for the citizens. That'll be the one I'm after. That's it. We've got the drying rack and we've got a smokery as well. Oh, Jesus, these are huge. That's a drying rack. Let me just read what it says on that. Medieval drying rack creates some dried meats with different raw meats. Okay. Then we've got the smokery. Smoked creates some smoked meats from different raw meats. So ideally, you want all these close together because I'm sure they'll be all getting a similar thing. Dried meats, medieval old smokery, drying rack. What's the old smokery look like? Fucking huge. However, if that could go on there, which it can't, that'd have been ideal. However, Let me just check something. Because haven't we got a terrain tool? Lower the terrain. If they could lower that, we could put that in there. Oh, shit! I know I said lower it. I didn't mean build a hole. Oh, shit, I did that wrong. Remove this structure. That gonna work? I don't think it is. Oh, we've just put a big fucking hole in the earth. Actually, I might have just sorted that. And did what I wanted originally anyway. So let's go back into there. Go into was it this one? Why? Huh? Is that kind of a tree? Possibly. Got the old saltery. Oh, we've got another trader in. What have you got for us, mate? It doesn't matter, because I don't think we've got any stock in at all. No, we haven't. Because no one's moving the stock over there. Is that because I haven't told anyone to work there? No citizens available to work in the... Oh, fuck. Yes, there is. What is this place? Trading post. The trader. Boom. We might actually get the stock in there now. That's up and running. Good. No members. Typical. That tree's gone down. Let's go back over to here then. Get our smokery. Still not going to let me put it in there, is it? Right, I think the smokery I'm going to put over here then. Now we've got our dryer that could go in there. It could probably go in there actually. It's not going to let me put anything there, is it? That's been a right shit. We'll put it there. The dryer and the butcher together. We've got the rice paddy fields going in here, which are not complete as yet. I don't know what it is we need. We need 100 rice. Resource that needs to be gathered before construction. Ah, we haven't got any rice. We haven't got any rice things, have we? Right, I'll tell you what then. Ignore that. Same goes for that. Low on stone. Yes, we are. I think what we'll do is... Whoa, there's a load over there. I think we'll go in whole lot and just say, take that out. Luckily, we haven't had anyone die yet. Low on iron. Yeah, I guess that. Right, what I was looking at is... I've just been looking at stuff regards to the shells. Tidal bowl, what do we need? I don't know what that is. Looks like wood, stone, and lumber. Oh, it's a full... Ooh. So, can we actually put that on here? Shoot, that's going to be in the water. Is that going to put a big hole in the wall? That would hopefully work. Maybe not. But that would, if we can get a bridge in there. Anything to do with bridges? Walls and fences, that's statues. Town, make your town a flowerable. Okay. Picket fences. Jetty and bridges. We just want to stay. We want a simple bridge. Small bridge. That's all we want. To go across there. Will it work? Will it work? I don't know, like, do you? Nope. We'll put it in, see what happens. We're starting to get stock in, which is good. I don't know what the stock is. Smokery's going in. I'm just hoping that the actual butcher is actually bringing the hunter. I'm hoping he's actually bringing the meat to us. Probably not the fact that we haven't got any butchers yet. Oh, I say that. Not particularly bothered about that, but at least we've got it built. And we might start getting the butchers in now. Hopefully, we're going to have to get some more hunters in, I think. So I'm guessing the guy at work there has buggered off over here. Or he's about to. Ooh, This is good to see. No students. We traded mulberry and we can trade mulberry and parsnips and beetroot because it's the only things we can trade. It's the only things we've got. Right, what we've got at the moment, we've got 3 farmers, 2 builders, 2 labourers, and we need, ideally, we need another hunter. Which I'm going to be putting over this. To be honest with you, if I'm going to be putting the bridge in over here, I might, in fact, put the hunter over there. I think what I'm going to do as well in the winter is put everyone on labouring jobs. Because you can see we're getting really low down on what we need. Yeah. We'll try to get all this collated. That looks like it could be coal, that. That's stone, that could be coal. Or iron. I don't think it's going to be iron. It looks more like coal. We've actually got some ginger now. If we've got reeds... Oh no, I thought it did roots. Hey, here we've got roots. So does that not mean we can change this then? No, okay. Got a load of animals over there. Ah, our bridge is in. I don't know how this works in regards to them getting on it, like. Because that looks rather steep. Right. I found the correct bridge that I wanted. Take it down. We'll put the bottom one in. At least that in the way I know it's going to go from one side to the other. Oh, we've got a merchant. Arrowheads and flax. We've got them. Not the arrowheads, but we've got the flax. Nothing flash. Right, I think that's right. It's now winter. Let's get everyone. No farmers. No fishermen, because you can't fish in the winter. Herbs will be all dead. Get them all out. That's 7 labourers to go out and get a load of gear. hopefully get our wood and stone stocks back up. You can see at the moment we've got a bit of wood, we've got a tiny amount of stone. It's soon changing though. We can get all three of them up and running, the better. That bridge is down. Good. We go back to where I was. Not that I remember where I was, but I know I was having a look for a bridge. And here, wooden bridge. Go from there straight across to there. Happy days. I've kept the builders on. In fact, we could probably put the builder up by 1 through the winter. They can't do anything with the veg through the winter anyway, because these fields are all dead. I wish I could tell if these are actually picking anything up, because you can't tell. Yes, you can. 360 venison. Last season. This season, 200 duck meat. Where the hell are they getting the ducks from? That time of the night when my phone goes silly. So we've got the meat. Let's see, now we should be getting that bridge put in, which we have. Happy days, which means we can now go ahead and we can get this building done over here. And then we can start getting oysters, shells, and so on. So let me just go in here and cut down these trees and what have you. So we can get in there. 2 seconds, guys. I think there's someone at my door. 2 secs. No one there. I didn't realise I'd left the game running. And they should be starting to get that place put in place. Good, because that means I can get the path in now. We'll put a little one in there. Right, we're back to normal, so let's get a fisherman on. It did work. Oh no, it didn't work. I thought that might have got us a lot more stock. What are we on? We're on 6 labourers. What am I missing? 3 farmers. 1 blacksmith. Fisherman on. We haven't put a forester in. Ideally, we need to put one in. I don't think I took anything off over here. No. Good. Phew. I've took some off and I can't think of what it was. Ah, it was this one. Which somehow... Oh no, isn't that one. There's one of them where it gives us... the option, it shows the option. Let's have a quick... Oh, hang on. That's this. That's the one. Might make things a little bit easier. I doubt it much. Right, we've got a question mark on this little chap. But Michaela is a botanist. Has no job. But we need to get a botanist in because then we'll get seeds. It might come under food still. Greenhouse. Here we are. Provides a bone meal and fertilizer to grow tropical foods that you don't need seeds for. Provide bone meal as fertilizer and grow tropical foods that you don't need seeds for. That don't make sense. Right, let's have a quick look on here then for botanist. That's what she was, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what a botanist would come under on here, to be quite honest with you. None of them. Might be one of these funky ones. Because as soon as we get a botanist in and we start getting the seeds, we'll get more stuff, we'll get the wheat up and running, we can get the bakeries and the windmills and everything up and running. It's not on that one. Meat tanneries, fruit tinnery. We don't need tinneries just yet, that's butchery stuff. Animal pens, crop fields, plantations. It's going to be some sort of a building you'd expect, or some sort of like outdoor building, I mean. Logger, miner, greenhouse. Oh, greenhouse is used to generate seedlings for use in decorative flora. Not bothered about decorative flora right now. Crafting. Gem cutter. Candlery. Pottery. More copper. Medieval kiln. Glasswork. Again, more glasswork. What's that one? Hardware store. Firewood. Workshop. Mini workshop. Wow, where's this one going to be? I'm not going to give up. I'll find her first. Or inn and gardens. A public inn and garden place where people congregate for social okay, so that's not what I want. A coffee house. Oh. Nice if we actually had coffee. Nice if it had an icon. It's got an icon of like a flower, but not on here it hasn't. It might on here. I see trees. Oh, hang on. What's this? Plant flowers and flora. Aha. No. This is just literally me planting them in it to make it look pretty. It's not actually a job type. Damn. It doesn't seem to be a job. Or at least I can't see it. Is it under that? No. It'll be the last one I look at. Watch. Send labourers to gather plants. Oh, you bitch. Clear all foods. Clear wild cereals. Clear wild fruits. Wild veg. Wild herbs. Clear flax. We've already done that one. No. I've no idea where that one is then. Let's take her off for now. And hopefully we start getting some crab meat. Because I think the guys could do with some extra meat. Oh, we've had a death. Why? The herbalist ate some poisonous mushrooms and died. Well, for a herbalist, that's a pretty poor way to die, considering you should know your shit. Right, okay, we need to put a gravestone in. Well, that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? There's a position just open for a herbalist. Build a wall. Build a wall. Thing is, I can't. It took me long enough to find the church last time. Is it in here? Find the church, then I can find the burial grounds and so on. Uh-huh. Cemetery. Cool. Right. Little cemetery just down the side of here then. hopefully that'll do the job. I don't know if that actually went in. Because nothing's highlighted. People are coming to it, but I don't see anything happening. It's too small. It's too small. That'll be why then. Oh, okay. Shit. I have to move the church. If it wasn't for that well, that would possibly be the best place, but you don't really want it opposite a smokery, do you? I suppose we could put it on the other side of the water. Wouldn't hurt. Not ideal, though, is it? Let's go in there. Let's go. So it's under the town services. Where you going, Buggerlugs? I don't think so. You can sit on my knee by all means. You're not crawling over everything. So we'll take these trees down, then we'll look at maybe building it on the other side of a pathway. I suppose it'd be nice for a service, because you could walk across. I was saying that we could put a bridge across here and have it on this side, in this area. What's up? What's up? Eh? Oh. Yourself get. If I go into there then and do them over here. We could put a bridge across there and have it there. Or maybe we can. Another trader. What do you have for me? Ooh, pickled eggs. Pickled eggs and seed oil. We need 4 units. I don't want any, I just see if we had enough stock. So it might not be going across there after all. That bridge, that brick. I tell you what, let's go to there and take all this stone out. That bridge is definitely getting used. We still haven't received anything from this yet. I'm just hoping we can eventually get the bridge across there once that stone's gone. Where's it gone? There it is. No, it's not. That's boarding houses, you dickhead. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. We'll put it there then. Cemetery Inn. Food is low. We can't do that, we haven't got seeds. We haven't got the residents either, for that matter. I think I prefer this one than that one. Hunter. That should help. And we're obviously going to have that bridge going across here. We can still put houses on this, even though we've got the little patches in there. It's not a problem at all. Let's go ahead and put in a path to the entrances. Now we should have one in there because one's recently passed away. Cemetery. Cemetery. Abbey. Monastery. Oh, bloody hell. So apparently we've got no one in there. That doesn't make sense, but okay, if that's what they say. I put it in because that's what they wanted. Right, guys, I'm going to leave it there for tonight. Let me just save this. If you have joined tonight, guys, thank you very much for taking the time out, checking it out. Obviously, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting subscribe so you're notified when I go live, and I'll be uploading again as of next Monday. On that note, guys, I shall see you all for now. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye-bye.